We're pleased to have with us on the platform also other important members of the university family. J. Michael Piggott and Lynn Hardy are public orators. Tracy Stack and Myron Yoder, sign language interpreters. Please join me in greeting and thanking these individuals. Purdue University has an endless list of impressive alumni who make us proud, and we'll be adding another 1,000 or so to that list today. Today's speaker, though, stands out. Sanjay Reddy holds several leadership positions within GVK, a family-run business dedicated to improving India's infrastructure and doing a huge part to build that country's economy. Mr. Reddy serves as the vice chairman of GVK's Power and Infrastructure business, its Biosciences Division, and its Emergency Management and Research Institute. He's also the managing director of the Mumbai and Bengaluru airports, two of India's largest and busiest airfields. In recognition of his many professional achievements, he's been named one of the 25 young global leaders by the World Economic Forum and as the Emerging Business Leader of the Year in 2011 by the All India Management Association. He earned a bachelor's degree in industrial engineering from Purdue in 1987 and later received an MBA from the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor. We are so privileged to welcome this remarkable alumnus back to Purdue. Please join me in welcoming Sanjay Reddy.
Good morning, everyone. What an exciting day it is for the class of 2016 because you graduate today. Heartiest congratulations to all of you. Today will remain bright for the rest of your life. So soak it in, folks. This is certainly a keeper. For me, because I'm the commencement speaker at my alma mater, what an honor. Thank you, President Daniels, for this very special privilege. I will cherish this moment forever. Since the last few years, since President Daniels has taken over, his focus on making Purdue more affordable and accessible has made a huge difference. And at the same time, also keeping up the quality that it always stands for. I'm sure under his leadership, Purdue will go from strength to strength. However, I have a question, President. I wonder whether you have access to my transcripts. Because if you did, I'm not sure whether I'll be standing at this podium today. Maybe technology wasn't as good in those days. A very special greeting to all the parents, family, and friends who are here today. You must be very proud. Purdue is a tough school to get into, but even tougher to graduate from. It has been 30 years since I graduated, and what a 30 years it has been. It occurred to me that Mark Zuckerberg was in his diapers when I joined Purdue. But I still feel very young. I landed in Chicago in December 1984 from tropical India, and on that memorable night, we were hit by a blizzard of 12 inches of snow. My first trip to the US and my first sighting of snow. The trip to West Lafayette along the Wabash was really exciting. I saw a string of glittering bars and I said, wow, what a rocking place. I checked into Tarkington Hall with my amazing roommate, a television. I did not meet anyone outside class because of the terrible winter. Until on that coldest day of the year, I heard a commotion and went out to find nude people running all over the place. I said, what's gone wrong with this place now? It was the infamous Purdue Nude Olympics. Then came spring, West Lafayette sprang to life, and well, I was never the same again. University is not just about learning, but also about immersive experiences. Here I had my first drink, my first date, I shoveled snow, became responsible, studied hard and partied harder. It was here that I dreamt and penned of my life's goals. And it was here that as a junior, I fell in love with Pinky, a girl from my hometown, gorgeous then and even more gorgeous now, who courageously married me. She is here with us today. Purdue is the best thing that happened to me, after Pinky, of course. And I owe a lot to Purdue. And you'll realize someday that so will you. But I'm here today to talk about you. This is the very pinnacle of your life until now. And while there is fulfillment, celebration, excitement, there is also this subconsciously big question. What next? I mean, after Harry's bar, of course. This is a very special juncture, and because I was there, exactly where you are right now, let me share what I had learned since. Hopefully, it will help you script your own golden story. Everyone in this room has been given an opportunity called life. What you do with it is really up to you. Yes, there are always external forces that influence the outcome, but it is primarily driven by your thought and action. You need to look really deep inside to understand what drives you. What is it that you want from life? This is not a simple question, and finding the answer can take an entire lifetime. I'm still discovering. However, you need to start now. There are two approaches you can take. Either take life as it comes and see where you end up, or seize the reins, decide exactly what you want, and plan on achieving it, no matter what the odds. I did the latter and had so much fun knowing where I was headed, which does not mean I did not enjoy spontaneity or the unexpected. But the compass was always in my hand. As Seneca said, if one does not know which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable. It also does not mean that plans do not change. They frequently do. But at every point you step with surety, pursuing your dream. The Buddha summed it up best when he said, what you think, you become. But how? If I think great, can I become so? I think it is all about your attitude. Think about who are the best teachers when it comes to attitude. Is it the rich and successful? Is it the academicians, religious leaders, politicians, physicians? In one of those aha moments, it became clear to me that it is children who are the most keenly attuned to what they want. They have the right attitude. They're not really bothered by reality. To them, obstacles are mere illusions. They do what they desire and expect the universe will support them. Think about it. As children, each one of you lived fully, loved unconditionally, and laughed crazily. Can you reclaim that attitude? Do it before you get older, get influenced by the word, and start following the pack. So create your own future journey with these three beautiful and powerful words. Live, love, laugh. Can you just say these three words after me, please? Live, love, laugh. Live your dream, love your world, laugh out loud. That's what I live by. I want to just spend a few minutes on each of these words. So first, live your dream. You're actually living your dream right now. You're graduating from one of the finest, most reputed universities in the world because you had set your goal and went after it. During your time at Purdue, I'm sure you went through ups and downs. But each time you picked yourself up to stay the course. Going forward, every single day, a new window of opportunity will open up for you. If you like what you see, grab it and don't let go. I always wanted to be a serial entrepreneur, starting a new business every few years. Pursuing this dream, I got involved in hotels, power plants, pharmaceutical research, resources, airports. At every single point, I was obsessed with the business at hand and gave it my absolute best. My father taught me never to compromise, to always aim for the best. When we won the contract to own and redevelop Mumbai International Airport, it was a singularly daunting task. It was the most constrained airport in the world, as we had very limited land, and most of the available land was already occupied by squatters. Notwithstanding this, we set a vision to make it the best airport in the world, and yet showcase India's rich culture and heritage. Most considered this an audacious and impossible task. But I remained undeterred and followed my heart. Following my heart does not mean I did not hit roadblocks. Believe me, there were many humbling moments and plenty of nightmares. And yet, we plodded on. And then one day when I woke up, my dream had taken shape and the airport was complete. When people refer to the new terminal as an engineering marvel and an iconic museum of Indian art, I'm glad I stuck to my guns. Last year, the Airports Council International ranked Mumbai Airport as the world's best. That was one of the strongest validations of my belief that when you put in all into your dream, it will yield results. So go after that dream. Chart out your own path. Take chances. I believe that each and every one of you in this room is born with a special gift. A gift that will lead you to greatness. Some people are lucky and find it easily, while others take a while. Mozart found music, while Michael Jordan found basketball. Just imagine if Mozart tried to play basketball and Jordan tried music. So you need to figure out your own unique gift and go after it passionately. It will certainly lead you to greatness. Also dream big. Pursue excellence. Do not be satisfied with just anything other than the extraordinary. It will certainly make the life and the journey much more challenging, but also much more exciting and rewarding. In the end, your only regrets will be the opportunities you let slip. In Abraham Lincoln's words, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. Never let anyone tell you that it cannot be done. Second, love your world. In Indian philosophy, we believe that when we give something to others, we get back more than what we give. This is especially true in love. Love, unfortunately, has an expiration date, and every day lost is lost forever. So don't hold back. With love, you can achieve much more than you can ever imagine. When I returned to India, I took the responsibility of a large hotel project. This was my first project, and I had to really struggle. But being a perfectionist that I am, I was constantly upset with those around me if things did not get done the way I wanted. One day, a senior colleague walked up to me and said, "Why are you upset and angry all the time?" Until then, it did not strike me that this is how people perceived me. I asked Pinky, my wife, what should I do? By the way, she never gets upset. Everybody listens to her, and literally, she can effortlessly have people eating out of her hand. I think that's a special gift all women have. She told me to motivate and care for them instead of getting upset. It took a lot of effort on my part, but I consciously followed her advice, and it completely transformed the way people saw me. The same people who are not getting things done properly would go out of the way to ensure everything was perfect. Love your world, and you will see your life change. Success is often measured by the net worth and organizational position. This is a flawed yardstick. We need more than power and money in our lives. There is no point being the richest person or the most powerful person in a graveyard if no one loves you. So be humble, be kind, be compassionate to each and every person who passes your path. Then you will be remembered and loved back. Love your family, your partners, your friends, and your community. As a matter of fact, after you go out of this room, please give each one of them a big hug and tell them how much you love them. But most importantly, love yourself. Because if you cannot make others happy if you're not happy yourself. As part of GVK Foundation, GVK EMRI runs the world's largest ambulance service. We operate 11,000 free ambulances in India, have 45,000 employees, and cater to 750 million people. Each day, we handle about 200,000 calls, cater to 25,000 emergencies, and save over 700 lives each day. In fact, more than 200 babies are born in our ambulances each day. My father spearheads GVK MRI personally, and we are all very proud of its impact on our community. There is nothing more gratifying than giving back to the community. Finally, laugh out loud. Life is too short. In today's tech world, we all have watches which measure the number of steps that we take. I'm sure many of you have tried 5,000, 10,000 steps a day. But how great it would be if you had a watch which would measure how much you laughed. Happiness is actually a state of mind. It is your choice to be happy. And I made a conscious decision long back that I'm going to be happy, no matter what. To live a happy life, I found joy in pursuing my passions in addition to my work. Indian art, marathons, books, scuba diving, trekking, golf, etc. At the end of our lives, our biggest measure of success is the size of our bank account. What I actually mean is the bank account of our memories. When you truly live your life passionately, you become the wealthiest person in the world. I also realized I do not know what I like until I try it. So I was persuaded by a friend to go skiing last year. We loved it so much that now Pinky and I plan to go every year. So don't miss an opportunity to try something new whenever you have the chance. Who knows, it may become the most important thing in your life. Live, love, laugh. Now can we once again say it together? Live, love, laugh. Every morning when you wake up, remember these 3 words. You may not remember me after 5, 10 years, but remember these 3 words. Soon they will become a central theme in your life. When you walk out of this hall, you will enter a new life, a new journey, a new adventure. Welcome it with open arms and grab it with live, love, laugh. Purdue has taught you well, and you will give back more to the world, much more than what you have taken from here. Congratulations once again in wishing you a fantastic life ahead of you. Be healthy, be happy, be kind. Go Boilermakers. Thank you.